there, I'm Ken, this is CRT, welcome to this episode. Last week I did a video where I showed you Joust on the Colour Computer 3. Now that was a conversion done by Glen Hewlett for the Colour Computer 3 from the original arcade cabinet. The original code was taken and it was made to run on the Colour Computer 3 without changing anything. It was amazing. The graphics were amazing, the sound was amazing. Well, guess what? Glen has gone and done it again. Now we have a version of Defender to play on the Colour Computer 3, which is another conversion from the original arcade cabinet. So, let's take a look at that. Defender is a 2-disc game, so I have put it on my CoCoSDC onto the SD card. I've put a file folder onto it for Defender. And as you can see, it is 2 discs. So, what you want to do, if you're using the CoCoSDC Explorer, then what you're going to do is mount disk 2 into drive 1. So you hit Shift 1, and that will mount it into drive 1, and then you just start disk 1 in the regular way. If you are not using the SDC Explorer, then just mount disk 1 into drive 0 and disk 2 into drive 1. If you're using a real disk drive, and you only have one disk drive, then you're going to have to do disk swapping, and I'll show you how to set that up. So once you go into disk 1, go in, and as with Joust, the first thing you want to do is run the configuration file. So you can choose your monitor type, the number of lives, the difficulty. You can configure the keyboard controls, do a RAM test, or the number of disk drives. So I've currently got it set to 2 or more so that you can use that 2-disc system like I just showed you. If you set it to number of drives 1, then you have to do disk swapping. So, configuring the keyboard will show you what the keys are. Now, because the original arcade cabinet had a lot of buttons on it, you can't just use a joystick with this. So currently you've got Alt is your up, Control is down, Shift is reverse, L is thrust, semicolon is fire, Enter is your smart bomb, hyperspace is spacebar. I probably would like to change that around a little bit. So we'll say yes. Okay, so we've got it configured, and now we just hit no, we do not want to, and everything is ready to go. Now, this game does require a Colour Computer 3 with 512K memory, and yeah, so let's get ready to play this. And here we go. Conversion by Glen Hewlett. Now, I am turning on my camera so that you can see that I am really playing this on my Colour Computer 3. This is just not just a game for emulators. There's no trickery going on here that it will only run on modern hardware. It is running on a real Tandy Colour Computer 3 with 512K upgrade. And one of the nice things on this over the Joust game is that Joust had a nice little splash screen when it was loading, but this one is going through showing you all the different bad guys and yeah, telling you how many points they're each worth. Just about there. And that is the sound that used to stick out in the arcade so much. You heard that, you knew that there was a Defender game somewhere in the arcade. Look at that. That is just beautiful. So once again, it is hitting 5 for adding credits. And this is your screen of showing you how to play the game. But let's just jump right into this. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. You know what? I'm going to restart this game because I just realized that I mixed up how I like to have it. I like to have the L key as thrust and the semicolon as fire. So you may be wondering why there's no joystick control for this. Well, that's because the original arcade cabinet had way too many buttons for a color computer joystick to handle. And the original arcade cabinet only allowed you to move up and down with the joystick. To move forward, there was a thrust button. To turn around, there was a reverse button. And there was also the fire button, the smart bomb button, and the hyperspace button. So Glen has assigned keys on the keyboard for that, and you can customize them if you want, as I've shown you. Alright, and we are back, and I hope that I have a better layout for the game here now. So, start one player. There, I'm doing way better now. Now, if you're at all interested, we did do an interview with Glen Hewlett last week on CoCo Talk. So, yeah, he talks about making this game. Even had killed my own man. Even had a an announcement there for another game that he is hoping to release from the original arcade code. Something that I found interesting that he did say is how he had to actually make the radar at the top half the width of what it is in the arcade because of the much smaller screen that the color computer has. Haha, there we go. I got to pass level 1 for the first time. Now, as you can see, the border color has changed. And there's a lot more different enemies on the screen. Now, let's see if... Anyways, I highly do recommend checking out that interview with Glen Hewlett. It is interesting, to say the least. Alright, I got my name in. There, I am in 8th place of all-time greatest and today's greatest. Now, once again, just like Joust, break out of the game, run, save, and your score is now saved permanently into your game. So you don't lose your high score when you reset your computer. So Defender is currently the Game On Challenge of the week for the CoCo Talk Game On Challenge. Everybody is welcome to play it. If you would like to play it, just join the CoCo Discord and yeah, just play this game, download it, play it on an emulator, play it on real hardware, doesn't matter. Everybody is welcome. All it's required is that you have to be a member of the CoCo Discord so that you can post your high score shots in the Game On Challenge tab there. And so a big thank you to Glen Hewlett for another amazing CoCo game. It's just incredible that this old computer can do this. Wow. I mean, wow. What else is there to say but wow? That is incredible. I mean, I'm playing it on my Color Computer 3 and I still can't believe that I'm playing it on my Color Computer 3. All I gotta say is if you don't have a Color Computer 3, then download an emulator, download this game, and play it. If you do have a Color Computer 3 and you haven't played this, why not? Remember, if you're interested, you can get onto the CoCo Discord, join in on the Game of the Week Challenge. It's all about having fun. So, yeah, I hope to see you there. Now, I guess I have nothing else to say about that game, but wow. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what you can do with the liking, the subscribing, and or the commenting below, because anything and everything you do is always greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. See you next time.